Hello and welcome. One more run before bed, okay? That's all I'm asking for here. Let's go, Miss Joe. We're trying to do a achievement run. You know how it is. There's two achievements that I have in mind here. One is to get the explorers activated and then visit 36 locations. I don't know if it's in one game or not. Um, let's go game. Put us in. All right, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if it's in one game or not, but it's something that we're going to be working on. And the other one is to get like a zeal activated 100 times, which is to go for like the religious one. So we'll take the wheelhouse to start. Usually that works out just because it's also train improvements. You know how it is. I'm a broken record at this point. But improving the train is good. There's the meditation room, so that's the zeal one, the children of the engine, as it were. So, sure, if we get that. I don't know how the passenger assignment works, but right now we have 2 cars and 6 people, so probably not going to be it. None of those really matter to me. I didn't want the hammer people. Society of the Hammer and I don't know what. Is it worth going all the way up to here? You backtrack this amount of length, and you get 2 more stations out of it. Let's give that a try. Trying to visit as many locations as possible. Department of Security, sure. I mean, you know, we don't hate getting Central Bureau activated, but it's not really something I care about. Here's the gambling. They need to go in the front because Fuel and Brotherhood. Fuel and Hammer Brotherhood. Archive. Much better. Now, we never did a culture run. So, again, could be cool to try and make that happen. I don't care about education or these Hammer boys. I really wanted another, I wanted another engine card, but I always want another engine card, so. Let's see, this should be our rare. I guess we can get security active just because it's better than this communications one. Gives us a little car for plus 10 happiness or whatever. Department of Labor. This wheelhouse is actually doing nothing for us right now, so I'm going to take it out just to get the Central Bureau set up, but I will change my mind here soon, I have no doubt. Yeah, usually I go up. Different maps and stuff would be cool too, because then you'd have to like explore the map as you go. Okay, there we go. So now we can throw you back in. That gets rid of our security bonus, but we don't mind. Now we have some engine upgrades. We're looking for that 3rd green, but it's really hard to get early. There's culture. Again, it's not, I don't think there's achievement associated with culture unless it's a hidden achievement. So yeah, so I'm not that interested in doing it just for the sake of it. Let's keep trading things out. I really don't want to go for this either. I hate security, so let's put Department of the Press in here and throw that one out too. I don't want these. Like, I just don't. I'll throw in the culture train. That makes sense at least. And yeah, I have education that I could be procking, but I just don't want to. We've done it before. We've done it enough. So let's keep this train speeding along. Times 10. We always take train design room because it's always incredible. And for now, you're 3 happiness, you're 3 happiness. It doesn't really matter. I don't have a secondary upgrade happening right now, other than the fact that Like the train is being improved. I could do the Miss Choi thing and throw in this library, because that gives us the culture, but it also gives us free cards from the blue, from the academy, which honestly Miss Choi gets so much value out of, more than others. I could have done the zeal thing there, but really I'm trying to get the 3 green proc to happen. There's also a benefit or a bonus for surviving until like really late in the game or something. Like usually we finish the game super early, so it's not something we would even notice, but if you can survive like 40 days in the snow, they give you something. We'll replace the education one with the press one. We do have the printing house media. Again, I end up going like for the academy just because it's better. Just because it's better. I don't know. It's not that exciting to do the same thing over and over again, but Choi is the best conductor. I refuse to hear otherwise. Oh! I had two things going there. So now we're at 3 culture again. Still waiting on our last green card. I forget what kind of green card it is, but you know. Okay, let's get the blues firing off. Again, I don't want to go all the way in on blues. I'm just using this to give us enough of like a happiness headway that I can not lose the game while trying to do what I really want, which could be the zeal. Again, I don't think it makes sense. It could be zeal, could be a couple things, but really, I mean, this game is punishing me by not giving me the green that I oh so desire. How could it be so cruel, you know? I'm gonna take the archive. 6 happiness, 6. I mean, it's equally as good as the blue one. So library, this. I like the little music change going into the sea. I don't know that there's time to do the loop-de-loop, but we can always try it. Again, there is a benefit to surviving X number of days. I don't know if you have to survive and then win, but it is a thing. Let's see. Love me a design room, always. I don't care about the press so much. More engine stuff is always cool. Yeah, I gotta get some stuff out of my frickin' out of my train, basically. I don't have enough room for this stuff. Again, we could have the media bonus at this point, but I really need the golden green. I've been saying it for a while now, and it continues to be true. Am I gonna go culture or am I gonna go inquisition? I feel like culture's bad. Like, they're all low tier trash. They are all low tier trash. I feel like I'm the bad guy. Okay, so there's the engine, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just missing the people power, which I believe is the hammer, like fuel and hammer one. But we should have enough speed to do our little loop-de-loop. And again, a couple days in the snow of the storm isn't so bad. It's not so good, but it isn't so bad. Could have been an early rare for us, but we did not get the one we wanted. Numerous small towns. I mean, we've seen this all before, right? There's 2 greens offered, but they're not the unique green that we are waiting for. Underwater city. You. Okay, now I have the Explorer carriage available, and I'm not getting the media bonus, but that's okay. I'm also not getting the Central Bureau bonus, but I had already lost that a while ago. So that's fine. Now we have to visit 36 locations without dying, which honestly, we're pretty, like, good, I think, at this point. Maybe that's just me having more optimism than I should, because we are in the storm. So maybe I was way too bold with the fact that I'm still heading into the storm. But hey, let's see what happens, right? Get messy, make mistakes, you know, all that Miss Frizzle goodness. All right, we have to get rid of the Zeal stuff. We have to get rid of the Zeal stuff to make room, because this is now set up to be the green run. Oh, we do have you and you and you. Oh, are you not? You are there. Okay. Alright, I don't know. I don't think we can go backwards here. That's for sure. We gotta get out of this storm ASAP. It's a long time spent losing 20 happiness per second. I mean, it's more than 20 happiness per second, but at least for a short time, we're getting the 7 happiness bonus from having visited the underwater city. My problem is that we don't actually have maxed out engine stuff yet. We're missing the Hammer Bros one. So I don't know. We are very close to dying, but I will be overthrown if I don't get out of the storm, basically. Ding, ding. Let's go. Department of Engine Control. Ding. 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 I don't really know how this helps me, but I'll throw one out here. Are we still in the storm? We've been in the storm the whole time. Okay. That was 30 days. I mean, I was on track to do what I wanted if I just wasn't such a bad player in the game and I didn't go backwards into the storm after having been slow in the first area. I kind of cheated around and did like an extra couple spots. That was a no good. That was a bad boy one. And we never actually hit maxed out engines, so I like didn't actually have an upgraded train. So yeah, I threw that one. I am sorry. But hey, look, this time we have the better starting route. I don't know why it's better, but you just hit more things, you level up faster. It's just better. Culture or culture? We'll take the better culture. This one gives 3 instead of 2. Culture. You know what? Sure. Let's do the culture. Give me all the culture cards. Blacksmith, that's culture, baby. We can stack them, but for now we may as well. You know what? Screw you, achievement. I'm just going culture. I've talked about doing culture so many times. Let's give the people what they want. Okay, this time I have to grab the wheelhouse, but that's okay. Or no. We go up this way is what we do. Okay, so now I take the engine just because it gives us an early engine. But I am going engine and culture, not Not engine, culture, something else. Like, no, no, no. We are in it. We're getting speed and happiness. Department of Security, you know what I think about you? You can go in the trash. Let's go, let's go. This is how we get the zeal. Let's open up the chance for zeal. Children of the Engine. Because I'm pretty okay doing the culture run. I just said I was going to do it 100%, and then immediately I'm thinking about not doing it. But I could also do the zeal thing. But look, that's 3 engines pretty early. These are all bad. Well, bad for me. I don't care about them, basically. That's what that means. Let's see. What do we got next? Another silver card that I'm going to yeet. And boom. Engine people are happy again. What do you know? Children of the Engine. This is what we were waiting on last time. The gold and green card. Blacksmith is not actually giving you another culture proc. So another green. Okay, now I can actually do the green thing. I've got 3 greens before leaving Act 2. That's insane. That is so good. I don't know if it's actually good, but it's good for getting the achievement. So sorry, culture lovers. You are immediately discarded. Not actually fully discarded, just because I still have you in my hand, but you know how it is. I'm not taking the blue one, which basically means it's not going to happen, because the blue culture one is one of the best culture ones, right? If we have extra space, though, we'll throw in the blacksmith. That's 6 happiness. That is, like, only as good as the blue culture, right? It's at 4. So, I mean, fine by me. This train is cruising along. To be different, maybe we should do the city path this time for once, you know? Give me the engine room, because this one is a gold engine. And I can get rid of the manpower generator. Again, the green engine is the worst one, but you obviously need it for Cult of the Explorers. Or Guild of the Explorers. I feel like Cult fits this scene better. So let's go fast. 1.5 speed. I don't really care. We're about to arrive. You're damn right. I don't know the path in the north very well. I don't take it as much. I could have upgraded that culture, but I'll upgrade a card I'm not even using. Because it's an engine card. And then, like, the fact, like, the amount that I disregard, like, 6 happiness or 3 happiness and 4 improvement. I'm sorry, buddy. You're getting yeeted. Culture is weak. The culture is weak. But the mind is something. I don't know. I feel like we have enough time to do, like, this kind of path. Because we still want to get to the city in time. Maybe that was too bold, but we apparently have 1.5 times speed. Or maybe we only get the 1.5 times speed once we arrive at the city. And it will help us get out of the storm I'm putting us into. Oh no, it gave us something just now. So throw the happiness at the end, and let's shift our view. Small town. Design room, baby. This time we have a lot more happiness, too. Maybe it's because we started with culture, but... maybe it's because of the Children of the Engine. Who knows? Who's to say? Somebody who understands this game probably would know, but that is not I. So level 2 library is already as good as blacksmith if you're not training. It's not, it's also better than meditation room, but I'm trying to get the zeals as well. How are you supposed to get this landmark and this question mark? Oh, I guess you can go all the way around. But I don't think that's gonna work for us. The storm is basically on our heels. Engine. You're the fuel and hammer! Oh my god, all that time you've been giving me like -7 happiness a proc. I'm so sorry. The last train power. To be at max train power. Let's get to this and then look at where we are. I mean, I actually think we have time to get to this and then come back. Give me at least one wild. I mean, look, front room. Oh my. That would keep us alive, but right now we are basically, like, I'd have to stop getting my zeal. I'll have room for it after 2 stops. 15 happiness, baby, for hitting this. A lot more happiness up here than down at the bottom. I don't know if that's supposed to mean something, but... you know, we're here now. I'll take this one just because it's ready to be upgraded, and I don't see a world where I can unequip you guys, because I need to hit 36 locations with the Guild of the Explorers activated. We're getting a lot of rares right now, though. This isn't bad. The storm is near, but it is not upon us. Not completely, at least. So, get me some more culture, baby. Ding, ding. That's +6. Now you're as good as the level 2 library that would also be getting me extra cards from the blue synergy, but one step at a time. Actually, I probably should have taken the entertainment car because, like, A, I can't fit the library, but B, like, I actually have 2 of the gambling cars already. Just from the green and the yellow. It's kind of a synergy, you know? It's kind of something. Front room for sure. Front room is already at 14 happiness, and now it's going to stack faster, harder, stronger. I could double back like this. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that's worthwhile, but we're gonna try it. Where does it say the day number? Like, do I know what day it is right now? 31. So how to survive like 44 days or something? I don't know. I feel like you have to have a better build than what we have. Ding, ding. Are we going to visit enough places as the Guild of the Explorers? Media Center? I don't care. Our train is at level 7. That's pretty fast. I like doing this little double back thing. Okay, let's see. Another front room? Or we'll take the propaganda. And if I can get the other Zeal card, I will replace the control room. I'm probably going to replace that engine as well, so I'll take this, like, we'll keep 3 points in engine, but we're not going to stay at 5. Speak of him, he is here. Oh, wow. Well, we can probably start, you're 7 and 4, you're 7 and 4, it doesn't really matter. What do we got? Inquisition room? So now Zeal's maxed out. Children of the Engine, that is. And I feel like we're doing alright, actually. You were probably a worse engine card. I should have sold you instead of the other ones. I must have arrived at, like, close to 36 locations since getting our thing, though. This feels insane that we haven't gotten a big, like, achievement notification. Maybe it waits to the end, but I don't know. Look at this, though. Oh, baby. This is at 40 happiness. I think that we're fast enough to do this loop-de-loop diamond here. They're pretty close. All these things together. The Great Adventure. Okay, we did get the achievement. I was just being impatient. And this thing here can be sold. This one can be sold. Let's go. What do we got? Getting me a lot of Inquisition rooms. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we'll do this landmark over here. We're about to level up to the next stage as well. I could take an entertainment bonus. I could take a culture bonus. I actually ended up with some culture, if you can believe it. After all the culture I've been throwing. I don't know. Is the orphanage anything for me? It is media. Okay. It's 39 days, so like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how many days we can go. To try and max out the other thing as well. Because, like, I could, like, go to here and then come back. And, like, plan to do a loop-de-loop even in the storm. We have a lot of happiness. I could also go for the 20,000 happiness achievement. I'm actually surprised at how happy this train is. I'm wondering if it's the 88 happiness front room that's doing some work for us. Because I don't have a Tower of Babel or anything, that's for sure. But I have a ton of happiness. I don't know how it's happening, to be honest. Maybe it's for arriving at new stops? I'm on day 41 here. I want to get higher. I want to get like a very high day count. I don't know, like day 50 or something. But that's a lot of storm days, so I'm not sure that I can actually do that. Or if that's just me thinking I can. Storm is at minus 63. I'm gonna try one more loop. I mean, 36,000 happiness, right? Like, and it's kind of going up. Like, low key. We're at 40,000 happiness now. We're not getting new draws, though, I guess. But hey, like, we're arriving at stops, and it's giving us, like, a ton of happiness. I feel like we can go infinite, right? We reached day 45. That gave us a bonus, an achievement. Alright, well, I'm gonna go for this one here. Just because I want a new card. What if we get something cool? How many... Now, this thing here has been stacking, right? So this is 148 happiness. Oh, baby. That's pretty cute. That is pretty cute. This is actually an upgrade, so sure. Ding. Ding, 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 ding. So this is plus 40, though. Like, level 4 is plus 40, so even this... no, that's pretty significant. 150 has been a lot of stacking. Though, to get to that day, we've been going pretty hard. I mean, am I gonna get another achievement for... Yeah, there it is. Minus 66666 is what it's called. Okay. Is my happiness still going up? Kinda. Alright, well, we can finish it here. I think that's it. Maybe we even got the 100 zeal? No, it doesn't look like we got the 100 zeal. I at least didn't get an achievement for it. Oh, come on, game. Give me more than that. Give me more, like, you know... What do we do? What do we do? We got the Great Explorer. 4.3% of players have this. We got Lamb of God. We did get it. 8.6% have that. We have the minus 44444, 9.9 have that. And 3.4 has minus 6666. And then I also have Happy Train, 20,000. I have 20 out of 20 achievements, baby. I don't know... 20 out of 20 achievements down here. Look at that. We've done it. We've so done it. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.